All right, what's up, gang? Wrapping up a week at Ron Ward Chevrolet training with the crew. And what I'm going to do real quick, for those of you who are in the automotive industry that's just starting off and you're wondering if it's possible for you to get in and actually, help some people and generate some money for yourself, it absolutely is. And for those of you who may be considering getting into business, I highly encourage you. It's the one industry I've seen that with a high school diploma or a GED, you truly can have the opportunity to generate a respectable income for yourself. Now, what respectable is up to the individual, but I assure you it'll give you the opportunity to make more than your typical 9-to-5. Sales is the highest paid profession in the world. And automotive sales is one of those industries that people are always going to need transportation to get to and from. So if you run a dealership and you're looking to have your people trained up and taught the right way, that option's available. If you're somebody that's in sales looking to increase skills, that's available. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let you talk to the crew that just got through working with this week and just have them share something that they learned and how they're going to apply it when they get out there.
Pretty good. Learned a lot. It was really fun having you as an instructor. I picked up that I need to be more personal, ask them about their personal lives and try to connect with them. And I'll just work on that with experience.
Like when you say, "Oh, I'll give you some information for the future," but what you really mean is we're finna wrap this up.
Because the future is when? 5 seconds from now, 10 seconds from now. But for your customer, it decreases their defensive wall. And see, a lot of salespeople don't think about that. So when you tell a customer, hey, listen, let's do this. Let me get you some information so that way in the future, when you're ready, you got everything you need. And they're saying, oh, my God, in the future, this is rare. You're not going to try to sell me now? Well, of course we're going to try to help them buy now. But the fact that we utilize the word in the future, which is a fact, because the future is what? 1 second, 5 seconds, 1 minute. So it's all in how you utilize English and leverage it to create a certain perception in the mind of your customer that just puts them a little more at ease and drops that defensive wall a little bit. So good point.
Well, these past few days I learned a lot. I learned how important it is to have consistency and everyone give the same customer service and the same respect to every customer that comes in. You were a great instructor, taught us a lot of things, gave us a lot of information that we could use that can make us better, and basically, just be a good car salesman. And we work for the people. It's a partnership. It's not like we're working and just to sell them a car. We're here to help them and get them in the car that they're happy with and comfortable with.
Excellent.
I've learned a lot. Made me open up my mind more about just life, not just about sales. I've learned a lot about how to talk to people, be more in depth with them. Just a lot of good sales training, man.
All right, thanks.
Well, obviously we all learned a lot this past couple of days. But I think for me, it's simple. The greeting really stuck with me, and learning not to say, "Can I help you?" or "How you doing?" I didn't really think of it, but it's very important. It sets the stage for the whole experience, and the first impression it has to be on point, and that was awesome.
How many chances do you get to make a first impression?
Only one.
Well, I learned uniquely that it's not always the most important thing to explain everything that there is to know about a vehicle. That is also just as important to learn your customer and treat them as a client, almost like a family member, and to, get them to open up more instead of talking more specifically about a vehicle. Like I was very heavily on discussing vehicles over people's personal lives, and I think that's the main thing. And also another thing that I learned is how greatly you can ruin something by how short of a message you can send.
Exactly. At the end of the day, one of the things that Mike just said, and really all of you made good points, but at the end of the fact of the matter is this: how we approach and how we greet is everything. And remember something, for those of you listening and watching this on YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching it at, in retail, two of the dumbest questions that are utilized are, "Can I help you?" and "How you doing?" Always remember, when you approach a guest and you say, "Can I help you?" you're freaking paid and hired by that business to help them. So you are giving them an option with a closed-in question, which 90% of people, when given the option, is going to say, what? No, I'm just looking. And then the salesperson is amazed and wonder why it's so hard to get people in when it's their own ignorance, meaning only lacking knowledge, of how they approach the person. You're paid and you're hired to help them. So why would you say, hey, Mr. Stranger, is it okay if I do for you what I'm hired to do? That's insane. But yet people do it every day. Or, how you doing? And we did a test to where if we asked a stranger on the street, how you doing? And they stopped and actually started breaking down their life to us, we would think they were insane. But in reality, the person that asked the question and didn't really want the response is insane. So to approach a customer and ask them, how you doing? But not really give a damn or even want to hear what's really going on in their personal life, even though we asked, lends no benefit to anything in the process. The best thing is to welcome them. Give them a name. Get theirs. Jot it down. Ask them, are they here to see somebody? First appointment. Thank them for coming. Congratulate them for making an awesome choice to stop in. Sit them down. Offer them coffee, water, or whatnot. Ask them, is it okay if I jot some notes down? I want to make sure I'm getting everything you say as accurate as possible. It's important to me. And then based on that, it's all about them. So when I hear sales reps say, I don't want to get too personal, that is nuts. When an automotive sale, a vehicle sale is the second largest purchase next to buying a home. And if anybody believes that somebody that's investing $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 does not want to be shown personal concern or personal courtesy is nuts. And that's why we have so much resistance when it comes down to the price. The customer says, well, you don't give a shit about me, so I'm going to get mine back when it's time for you to ask me to do something for you. Why? Because we never set the stage. We think it's all about us. And it's all about that vehicle. Man, they can go to every Chevy dealership in the state and get the same exact stuff on the new lot. But a salesperson's arrogance makes them believe they need us. Or the vehicle sells itself. That's a lie. Okay? So just everything, most importantly, your mind is the most powerful asset you have in this business. You won't go home physically tired, but you can be mentally drained. So every day, make sure you're recharging. But other than that, fellas, I had an awesome week with y'all, had a good time. And, I'm going to be checking in constantly. But other than that, another successful week down. Brian Maxwell, I look forward to seeing you at the dealership. All right. So click that link in the description or click that link in the comments for access for some of the most powerful automotive sales training materials on the internet. I'm Brian Maxwell, and I look forward to seeing you at the top and at the dealership.
Young Dizzle.
You seeking training, all you need is spores. Give me Max a week, he'll turn prospect into stars. 10, 15, 20 cars, only mode the best. Admirations for first place, the top, nothing less. Need a change in your career, steps to a happy life. We'll provide the stepping stones, out of darkness to the light. Get in tune with yourself, put in that drive, time to ride. Sales leader of the month, ain't no problem, I'm the guy. From Detroit to the south, making everybody satisfied. One call, that's all you need, Sport gon' make them certified. Trust in the process, put in time, you sleep, then wake up. Crack a book, do some research, maybe get your cake up. Wise man, lead the wise, show them the finer things. Everybody want rewards without the pain. Gotta change to make some change. You got me, let's go. From this day forward, we not average Joes, we sales pros.